Hey everyone, stick with us versus herd. If it's your first time here, like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we post videos, tap the bell. If you want to subscribe to our Options Trading Live channel, we go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. Link is below in the description, along with links to our Discord and our Options Trading group on Facebook if you want to join the UVH fam, our community. If you made money today, comment got paid. If you lost money today, comment below, learned a lesson. And if you could do me a favor, hit the like button for the YouTube algo. Now, to get things into it, this week is going to be, it's probably going to be red hot. Today, NASDAQ closed up above 200 points. Things are going to get a little bit crazy. For me, today, I did close up on the day. However, I didn't take any realized profits. I am currently long Apple, Amazon going into earnings. I'm going to take these trades off before earnings hits, but I'm currently long Apple, Amazon. Apple and Amazon had a pretty big day along with Tesla. I'm not long. I wish I was long Tesla today, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second here. But I'm also long Zoom, which I came out flat on. I actually had the 250 call on Zoom, but it didn't go anywhere. But first things first, kind of before I get into what I'm looking at tomorrow in terms of stock plays, just beware. Tomorrow the Fed meeting starts, and then on a Wednesday we're going to have Powell come out during his press conference, and they're going to make an announcement, and we're already forecasted. The rates are forecasted to stay the same at 0.25%. But it's the Fed, right? Who knows what's going to happen? What do you guys think what's going to happen with the Fed? Let me know in the comments. But I have no idea. I think it's probably going to stay the same, but it really depends on what they say in terms of their wording, in terms of what they think of their economic policy, what they think of the economy. But that being said, we do have another stimulus bill coming where you're going to get another 1,200 direct payments, 2,400 to individuals and couples. It would set the same qualifications as the checks approved in March. So the same qualifications. So it sounds like if you got a check in March, you're probably going to get a check again. If you didn't get a check in March, doesn't sound like you're going to get a check this round. They also said that if it would allow small businesses that have seen revenue fall by more than 50% to apply for a second PPP loan or paycheck protection loan. So if revenues of your business have fallen more than 50%, you can apply for another loan to kind of cover the cost there a little bit. They're also going to have $105 billion in this to help reopen schools in the fall, which we don't need to talk about that now. That's for another time and place. And they're going to set enhanced federal employment insurance at 70% of a worker's previous wage, replacing the $600 per week, which states stopped paying out this week. So they're going to set the benefit at a sum of $200 per week on top of what they would normally from the state. So it would go from $600 down to $200. So that is what they're doing. They're also going to boost COVID-19 testing. So a lot of things happening. And on top of that, we do have some earnings tomorrow. But before I get into the earnings, I wanted to kind of talk about SPY, where I think SPY is heading tech in general. But right now, SPY is at 323.52 after hours. We caught a dip, but right now it's just kind of following trend. It does look that SPY is looking to get positive on the year, looking to have a nice push up here back up to 326, 327 area. The Qs, they got slaughtered, I guess you could call it, over the last few days, but last week, I should say. But they did pop up nice. It was up 4.5% today. Tech really did some amazing things. We had Netflix up 15 today. Just crazy. But what I was playing on Apple. So Apple has earnings Thursday after market close. Since we had a significant drop going into earnings, I did put a position on, and I'm looking just to kind of ride it up. I'm looking to see if it comes back up to the 390, 395 area, looking to exit my position around there. If not, I will exit, I think we'll move up a little bit to the higher 380s, at least 387, 388 area. But if not, I'll take it off. I'm up a considerable amount on that position, currently up about 13% right now. Amazon, same thing. Amazon, I caught the dip as well. Last week they have Amazon has earnings too. Did bottom out here around 3,000, did dip below, but got bought up, and I do think it could probably before earnings hit 3,100, maybe 3,200, depending on how hot stocks run. Really, this week, like today, I only had I didn't actually put on any trades except for Zoom. I bought the 250 call because of, looked like we had a nice bounce back. Rest of the tech was running. It did bounce up pretty nice, but I'm actually down $5 on that position just because it kind of grinded sideways all day. It did close up $5, but when I put it on, it was kind of early in the morning around 251, and it closed at only 252.33. And Theta took that and said, "Hey, you're not making any money on this. You're just going to be down $5." So I do think this is going to gap up tomorrow. But today I didn't do a whole lot because I think that a lot depends on some of these earnings trades. It depends on what happens with the earnings, especially tech right now. I mean, we have some major earnings. I mean, you got Facebook. You're going to have Alphabet. You're going to have Amazon. You're going to have Apple. I mean, there's some major companies reporting. Boeing. I mean, huge. So this is I think this week really is going to decide. I mean, 10% of the S&P 500 is going to be reporting the earnings this week, and I think that really is going to determine what happens. Also, with the Fed, like normally I don't trade that well during Fed week, so I usually just kind of scale back, hang out, see what happens. If the Fed is going to come in hot, I'm just going to chill because you don't want to get into, you don't want to get over leverage and get into some trouble. So, today, that's why, I kind of played it slow today. Right now I'm looking for a ramp up into tech. Tesla had amazing earnings, right? But they sold off hard. They had a bounce back. I wish I should have put a position on here. I just wasn't sure what it wanted to do. I mean, it did bounce right off of the 1,400 support here, even though the support is, I'm not going to say non-existent, but it's not strong support, right? So Tesla bouncing 1,400, bounced back up. It means up 122 points today, up 8%. They had great earnings, but it sold off pretty hard. Did hit pre-market a high of 17.16 when they reported, but then it came all the way down to 13.66. Just sold off for a few days, and now it's ramping back up. So I guess we're still in the buy the dip mode. We're going to see what happens. I'm not going to have this video be too long. If you watch this video to the end, comment, watch to the end. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.